Interesting match up there. We saw Remo Stars still struggle to come from behind to win up the match, but the defensive line of Kun Khalifat proved decisive, and they made sure that they only considered the goal. And the goalkeeper tried keeping a clean sheet, but that outside 18 shot was very, very superb, and he couldn't keep that away from the goal post. But beautiful game in total, and we're hoping to see more infrastructural developments when it comes to Nigerian Professional Football League. That's our own Premier League. So we should see more improvement in the pitch and also in players' individual performances. So moving on now, let's talk transfer quickly. Simba opens Nwabali talks. Tanzanian giants Simba have opened discussion over a potential move for Nigerians goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali as they look to reinforce their squad following an injury to the first choice shortstopper Musa Kamara. The 29-year-old who plays for South African Premier side Chippa United is in the final 6 months of his contract and is eligible to enter a pre-contract negotiation with foreign club sides. For reports that Simba are exploring possibilities of bringing Nwabali to there as Salam either during the current window or on a free transfer at the end of the season. Although no agreement has been reached yet, Simba's interest has been accelerated by Clara's knee injury, which prompted the club to move quickly to sign Mohammed Tanja Kasli from Niger's AS Fan. And then looking at it now, so far they have not been getting the results that they want. Now they are still exploring options. I know Nwabali is a very, very good goalkeeper, and he has been eyeing and been hoping for teams in Europe to reach out to him. But since nothing like that is coming, he's a big boy and he's doing what he can to with his best with Chippa United, and he's also doing his bit with the Super Eagles. So we are hoping and saying that before the January transfer windows come to an end or get short totally, maybe a team or Chippa United might even, extend his contract. Just like that, the conversation is ongoing currently with Bayern Munich as they are looking also to extend the contract of Kane, who has been superb and has been the highest goal scorer in the Bundesliga side since he arrived from Tottenham Hotspur. So we'll see how all of that pans out. Now, moving on, still talking another transfer conversation is Barcelona. Barcelona are set to complete deals for 4 players. Amid the ongoing January transfer window, Barcelona are set to complete their transfer deals of 4 players in the coming days. According to reports, the players are wingers Ajayi Travers of Norwich City, striker Hamza Abdul Karim of Al Hilal, defender Juris Oshin of Genk, and also defender Patrisco Pakofo of Sporting FC. This is coming ahead of Barcelona's UEFA Champions League and tie with Copenhagen, which will be happening tomorrow at 9 p.m. Nigerian time. Barcelona are keen to bolster their squad in the second half of the season. Hansi Flick's men are currently on top of the La Liga table with a point ahead of second position Real Madrid slightly climbed to the top of the La Liga standings just over the weekend, and then in less than 24 hours, Barcelona took back their position, and now the margin is very, very close. So Barcelona is looking to strengthen their tie, and we are hoping to see that a lot of changes happen. The second season or the second half of the season is here. This is more like the third and the fourth quarter of the season. So we will see how all of these teams will be able to manage as they bluster and then strengthen their teams, and also as the competition gets more intense and at the same time fatigues get to sit in coming for all of these players. But we'll see how well they will be able to manage the everything going on. So moving on now, Manchester City versus Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen, that's talking about UEFA Champions League clash that we'll be expecting to see tomorrow, the 28th day of January. Osimhen's Turkish giant chased historic 250th UEFA Champions League goal. Turkish giant Galatasaray will chase a historic milestone when they visit Manchester City for their matchday 8 feature at the Etihad Stadium. I mean to become the first Turkish club to reach 250 goals in the UEFA Champions League history. But Both sides will be fighting for 3 crucial points to bolster their position in the revamped 36-team league phase. Manchester City currently sits 11 with 13 points from 7 matches, while Galatasaray occupy the 17th place with the same number of games played. Under the new Champions League format, teams finishing in the top 8 automatically qualifies for the round of 16, while those placing 9th to 24th must compete in a 2-legged knockout playoffs. Sides finishing 25th or lower face elimination without dropping into the European League, making tomorrow's task clash very vital for both teams, as Victor Osimhen and the Turkish side will be looking to make a historic comeback. Then UEFA Champions League still troubled Napoli, staring at the Champions League elimination against Chelsea. Napoli are on the brink of being eliminated from Champions League as a troubled Italian club face Chelsea, same on March the 8th, tomorrow, racked by a deep injury crisis and a flattering Serie A title defense. Sat just inside the elimination zone on only 8 points from 7 matches after last week's miserable 1-1 draw at FC Copenhagen. Napoli must beat Chelsea to scrap a place in the next month's playoffs. That will be no easy task, with the Blues, Antonio Conte's former club, needing a win to stay in top 8 and bag direct qualification for the last round of 16. And Napoli coming into the game still sitting from a 3-0 defeat at Juventus, which left the Italian champions 9 points behind current Serie A leaders Inter Milan. And then looking at it now, it's looking very interesting that all of these actions will be happening tomorrow. So much more games will be playing. Liverpool will be in action. PSG will also be in action. There are a lot of games that will be coming up tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League, and we'll be bringing you most of all of those games. And then quickly, before I bring up my guest, let's have a quick conversation around EPL, as Leeds United and Everton settled for a goalless draw in the EPL yesterday, as we saw a very, very beautiful football match being played. So currently now we'll bring you that highlights quickly, and afterwards we'll have conversation around the state of grassroots golf development in Nigeria. So here are the highlight between Leeds United and Everton.